Hello lovely people and welcome to week 1 of the mental healthathon. It's Monday evening. I haven't actually read yet today and I probably won't get a chance to read today, so if you guys watch my TBR video, I will link it down below if you haven't. The month of May is an incredibly busy month for me, so I think it's 4 assignments this month. I completed one of them today. I've written one of them today. I've sent them off to my brother just to read over for me, just to make sure it's all grammatically correct and stuff like that. So any edits that need to be done for that will be done tomorrow once I finish work and sent off. So that will be one complete. I also have one that gets set tomorrow because it's an exam question, which I'm going to try and get done by the end of this week, and then try and get the other 2 complete next week. So that leaves me 2 weeks of May to just read. I know it's the 4th of May and I'm only starting it on this day. That's purely because I was working on the 1st of May. It was my 1 year anniversary with my boyfriend on the 2nd of May, so I didn't do any reading that day. And on Sunday I was planning all my assignments and trying to get that all sorted, so I didn't do any reading of the first 3 days of May. But I just thought that I would introduce you guys to my TBR for this week. The first book I want to try and read this week, which is my longest mental health book on my TBR, is Highly Illogical Behaviour by John Corey Whaley. The reason I'm picking the 2 books that I'm picking this week is because they are my 2 smaller books. Because I haven't got as much time over the next 2 weeks to read as I will over the last 2 weeks of May. I'm picking the smaller books so I can try and get them done as quick as possible. So this is the first book that I'm going to pick up that I'm going to try and read this week. The second book I'm going to pick up is The Stranger on the Bridge by Johnny Benjamin. This is my host's pick for the bingo board. Again, this one is really small and I've actually been wanting to read this book for a long time, so that's why I've picked it for this week. So yeah, I'm going to try and get these 2 read this week. The reason I probably won't get time to read tonight is because my boyfriend and I are currently doing a Marvel marathon that we started on our anniversary. So we're watching all the Marvel films in order. We've only watched 3 so far. So we've done the first Captain America, Captain Marvel, and the first Iron Man. Tonight we're going to watch the second Iron Man. And then I have to get an early night because I'm at work for 8 AM tomorrow. So unless I'm not too sleepy when we finish the film, I might read a chapter or so of Highly Illogical Behaviour, but I'm not going to guarantee that, and I won't vlog that either just because it will be so late, and once I get sleepy I'm just going to go straight to sleep. But tomorrow I will obviously read on my break at work, as I always do. I will also read, hopefully, fingers crossed, have time to read tomorrow evening, once I've done the edits that I need to do and hand them in, because we will probably watch another Marvel film tomorrow. But for now I'm going to go and eat my dinner and we're going to watch the film. But I just thought I'd let you guys know what I want to read this week. I'm sorry it's not an exciting start, but hopefully tomorrow will be better. Good morning lovely people, it is Tuesday morning, about 7:30, and I'm just walking to my car to go to work. I just thought I'd let you guys know that I actually managed to read 50 pages of Highly Illogical Behaviour last night. And I actually really enjoyed it. I kind of didn't want to put it down, but I was also like, okay, I need to go to work. But I still only got about 2 hours sleep anyway because I couldn't sleep. But I just thought I'd let you guys know that I'm on my way to work now. Just unlocking my car. Yes, I'm on my way to work now. So I'll probably read a little on my break, but obviously that won't be as much as I would normally sit down and read, and then hopefully do some edits on my essay tonight and maybe even finish the book, who knows. But obviously, as always, I'll keep you updated. It's 11 PM. Look how messy my hair is. Oh my god. It's 11 PM on Tuesday evening and I have just finished Highly Illogical Behaviour. I basically read the whole book in one sitting, to be honest. I read 50 pages last night and then the rest of the book today, and it's 249 pages long. I literally like came in from work, wrote my essay and finished this. And I must say I literally did not want to put it down. Like I really enjoyed it. And I'm really glad I actually picked it to read it for the mental health thing, because I don't know when else I actually probably would have picked it up to read it. So that was great. It's definitely a 5 out of 5 stars for me. I'm probably going to be reread soon. And it was also really interesting to learn about agoraphobia, because I actually have a friend who is/was agoraphobic, but I mean they're much better now. They went to university, so that in itself is amazing. But reading this also really helped. Like I related it back to them, and when I was thinking about them a lot, which it's actually made me get back in contact with them, which is brilliant. But yes, a definite 5 out of 5 star. I may even get 3 books done this week at this rate, but who knows. Hello people, it's Wednesday evening and I have had such a productive day today. Not productive to do with uni work, but to do with everything else. So I woke up quite late today, woke up around midday, but I'm not surprised, as on Monday night, I only slept for like 2 hours before I went to work, and then I went to work for 8 hours, came home, did uni work, cleaned, like tidied my house and stuff. So I'm not surprised I slept so long last night. But my boyfriend and I took a lovely walk through the woods today. I also cooked some lemon cupcakes, some Cadbury's chocolate brownies, and a chicken pesto pasta with some green veggies and tomatoes, which I'm really excited about. Because I'm trying to eat, obviously lemon cupcakes and brownies don't indicate that I'm trying to eat healthier, but because they're homemade I can control the amount of sugar and things like that I put in it, and that's why I made lemon ones and not like chocolate cupcakes or anything like that. The chocolate brownies are mainly for my boyfriend so he can eat them all. But whilst I was doing all of that, I was listening to my Truly Devious audiobook on Audible. Sorry about that mess on the bed. And I managed to listen to so much that I now only have half an hour left. Well, an hour left of it, but it will only take me half an hour to listen to, as I listen to audiobooks on double speed. So I'm going to do some self-care now. And for the next half an hour, whilst I finish the audiobook, I am going to finish... Well, not I won't finish it, but I'm going to make some more progress with my Harry Potter puzzle. Also, I know Truly Devious isn't on my list for this month's readathon, but I started it ages ago and I want to get it finished, and then I'm going to be listening to Sorcery of Thorns audiobook, because that is the month of May's book for one of my book clubs, and I know I won't have time to physically read it, so I'm reading it as an audiobook, or listening to it rather. So once I finish Truly Devious, I can make a start on that. And also the character in Truly Devious, the main character, she has anxiety, and I would say she has slight obsessions. So I'm gonna count it towards the mental healthathon. I'm still gonna go on the bingo board, but I'm gonna count it as listening to a book that includes mental health. So for now, I'm just going to finish my puzzle. I have a beer, which I know is probably unconventional, but I'm British, I mean we drink a lot. So I've got my little beer, I'm going to finish this, then I'll probably have a bath and get ready for bed, as I do have work tomorrow. and I have finally finished the puzzle. It feels like it took me years, but I'm so satisfied now that it's done. I kind of don't want to put it back in the box, but I kind of need to put it away. As well as that, I finished the Truly Devious audiobook. I'd probably give it a 3, maybe 3.5 out of 5 stars, just because I felt like the storyline was dragged on a little bit. And I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't that shocked with the ending, which is kind of annoying, but I mean, it wasn't the worst book in the world I've ever written. Maybe I'm too nice with my ratings. But yeah, it wasn't the worst book in the world I've ever listened to or read, but it wasn't my favourite, so it's definitely gonna be a 3 or 3.5 out of 5 stars. I listened to about 10 minutes of Sorcery of Thorns, but I just wasn't in the mindset to listen to any more audiobooks, so I actually watched a few episodes of Riverdale, as I'm trying to catch up with that. I think I've got like, I don't know actually, let's have a look, see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 episodes left to watch, and then I'm all caught up. I might watch one more tonight, I'm not too sure. I've now got to go through the first half of my boyfriend's essay and just like grammatically check it for him and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to do that now. And then I might watch an episode of Riverdale, or I might just stick That's So Raven on because I'm starting to get quite tired. So try and get an early night. Me and my boyfriend are still doing our Marvel marathon, although we haven't watched anything since Iron Man 2. The next one we've got to watch is The Incredible Hulk, but the last 2 nights, obviously, he's been doing his assignment. I've been doing mine. I've also been quite tired from work, so maybe tomorrow, if he gets his assignment finished, or if not Friday, we will watch The Incredible Hulk. Obviously tomorrow I'm working in the evening, I'm closing the shop, so I'm working 2 till 10. So in the morning I have to do some more editing for him. If he writes any more tonight, then I will probably start The Stranger on the Bridge. Obviously read some at work as always. So I'm excited to get into this one. And then Friday will be the day spent writing an essay. It's only 1,000 to 1,200 words, which isn't too bad. But I haven't started really research for or anything like that yet, so I need to do that. Once that's done, I can make a start on my other 2 assignments. I might give myself the weekend off, partly because I need stuff printed out, which means I need my dad to print it at work, and he's not on work Friday, Saturday or Sunday, as he doesn't work weekends at the moment because of coronavirus, so he stopped working weekends, and it's a bank holiday on Friday. So I might give myself a break for the weekend and just read, watch some Marvel, whatever tickles my fancy. But I will definitely get this read this week so that I have 2 books under my belt for the mental health-a-thon. So normally I wouldn't vlog this, but considering it is Mental Health Awareness Month, I feel like I should. I actually got sent home from work today about 2 hours after my shift, as I had 2 panic attacks. I couldn't calm myself down. I don't know what triggered it, but I was in an absolute state. I had to come home. I haven't been able to read. I haven't been able to concentrate on my university work. I've had a nap. But I'm so tired. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna lay in bed and watch a load of Netflix now. but I feel like I should just add this into the vlog as it is Mental Health Awareness Week, and this is what the whole point of it is, trying to make people aware of situations like this. So I'm sorry that no reading has been done today. I have to go back to work tomorrow from 8 till 2 to finish the rest of my shift so it doesn't go down as sick. But yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys that, just show you what it's kind of, to talk to you and show you kind of what it's like. Good morning, lovely people. It's Sunday. Apologies for not really vlogging the last couple of days. Friday I was working, and then it was VE Day, which was a celebration of 75 years of Europe winning the war against Germany. So my family did like a big barbecue and stuff that, well, I mean, not a big barbecue, it was the four of us, obviously, because we were in quarantine. And we had a little celebration for that. And then yesterday I was just doing uni work all day, and so I haven't really read the last couple of days. I have, however, listened to about 2.5 hours of Sorcery of Thorns now, which I was doing whilst I was tidying up yesterday and cooking before doing my uni work. So I'm quite enjoying that so far, but right now I can't work out if I'm getting a cold or if I have hay fever, and I'm feeling like really, really lethargic and tired. So I'm going to have a bath. My really close friend, she got me this like bath tray to go over the bath, which you can like put your book on, put tea on, put a candle on and all that stuff. So I'm going to use that for the first time today. So I'm going to have a bath right now, and in the bath I'm going to read the Johnny Benjamin book. But before that I'm quickly going to take my vitamins. Hopefully that will help boost my immune system as well, and then I will talk to you guys after my bath. I have had some people ask me in the past what vitamins I take specifically, just for me. I just want to say that vitamins should be tailored to each person depending on what each person needs in their body. But I'll tell you what vitamins I take. So I take the Alive Women's Energy Soft, like these are like jelly vitamins. So these have vitamin C, B6, B12, biotin and vitamin D in them. This is just like your general like energy. I take B complex, which helps with the reduction of tiredness and fatigue, because I really struggle with that. So that's just so I have a little bit more of the B vitamins in my body. I take gentle iron because I'm actually anemic, but I can't have the iron tablets that my doctors give me constantly because of how strong they are, so I take these ones whilst I'm not taking the iron tablets that my doctor gives me. And then I also take cod liver oil just because I don't really eat fish, and then I have no omega-3 in my system, which is actually really bad for you, so I take this one today as well. PM and I finally managed to finish The Stranger on the Bridge. The reason it has taken me so long to read it today is purely because even though it's a small book, I had to keep stopping and having breaks because it's really in depth, and it can be very, very triggering for some people. It's also really personal, really deep book, so there were points where I did have to pause and be like, right, okay, I need like 10-15 minutes to do something else and focus on something else just to get my mind back to the right place. But I did really enjoy it altogether, and I've given it a 5 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. So that is the 2 books I wanted to read this week, read, thank God. Now I am just quickly going to plan out my next stuff for next week, because I need to start getting a move on with my final 3 assignments. So I'm going to do that quickly before having something to eat and watching something with my boyfriend whilst we do that. We don't know if we're going to watch Some Modern Family or The Incredible Hulk yet, we will see. But yeah, I'm going to do that now, and that's probably going to be me finished tonight. Finished doing my plan for this week, which is really hard to hold up when it's one single sheet of paper. So I've planned out like what days I'm going to do what parts of assignments. Each day I've put read for 2 hours and watch an episode of Killing Eve, so I get some self-care in there. The days that I'm working, I've just put work for the whole day, because I don't want to like do uni work or stuff when I finish work, even though the latest I finish is 5 o'clock. Still want to be able to come home, relax, probably might end up reading or having a bath. And then Sunday I've just said finish one of my essays if it's not finished, and then just relax that day, just let myself pick and choose what I want to do. But obviously you will see what I choose to do and what I do and what if I stick to the plan and whatever in next week's vlog. So for now, this is the end of the week 1 vlog. I hope you guys have all enjoyed watching it, and if it was boring, I'm really sorry. I just really have a boring life at the moment. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share as always, and I will see you soon with a new video.